Hey everybody, welcome back to Path of Exile, Harvest League, Hardcore, Inquisitor. Between episodes we did clean up our gear a little bit. We changed out our chest piece, which we just nuked. And we gained a little bit of life from it, because it actually had a better life base on it. We're missing a suffix on here though, which is not great. Or prefix rather, and there's no implicit modifier either. It's actually not a great chest piece, but we switched anyway, and I noticed that our energy shield kept dropping. I thought maybe it was from the mana that was on there, but it turns out there's 3 different things that come on armor pieces. And if we look here, this one has energy shield on it, this one has energy shield, this one has armor, but there's also evasion rating, and so it's good to get a little bit of everything. I'm not really sure which one has more value, but this was actually a higher tier piece of gear, so it just seemed like more armor was better than the energy shield. I don't know if that's true, but I don't know. Then we also went in and gained a... actually picked up all the gems, like I said I was going to do, that we could have access to, and as a result, we now have... well, saying that, Zealotry is not one of the ones we're supposed to be using, I think. Maybe it was. No, Zealotry is just something I did. Which, yeah, is not one of the ones. So we will not use it. But these ones will. Step in our mana is being maintained there, which is perfect. Where's Zealotry at, actually? Let's probably just get rid of it. Is that a blue one? I think it is. Yeah, well, you know, it's not hurting anything. We'll leave it in. I don't think there's anything don't have equipped that we'd rather have in there. Maybe Arcane. Yeah, let's put Arcane Surge in. Because we can't even use it. So, and so this is going to make us a little bit more tanky with Determination. We get armor. Actually, how much armor do we get from that? Quite a bit, like 200. Does that make sense? 37% more armor. So yeah, now actually our armor gets more value. This gets more value. So maybe we even want to stack armor, right? Because 37% of a lot is a lot more. Right, it's probably not base, so if I remove this, we could probably see 341, or yeah, so that would be, what, 640, 644, or 660, 664? 664, yeah. But it's more, so yeah, it does scale with more armor. So maybe more armor is better to pick up so we can utilize this skill here. But also, we'll have this, which gives us 30% increased energy shield, recharge rate, 30%, 5 to radius, and we gain an additional 103. So, maybe not the best, actually. I think we're still better off stacking armor than energy shield and then maybe evasion rating. And hope that we can regen enough life quickly enough that getting hit is okay. I think that's kind of what we want to do. We still want some evasion rating, but I think armor, just because 37%, it's going to scale. I think. So, yeah, maybe that's the plan moving forward. I haven't really thought that far out ahead, just started thinking about it just now. So let's go back to what we were doing here. We learned a little bit more about gear. I think we knew that, but it doesn't really register as something that I need to consider until just now. You know. Makes sense, though, right? Good friend Duresso. I actually feel like we're in a pretty good position right now. Oddly enough, or maybe not oddly enough, we're actually over the threshold for total life that we had when we died to Kitava. We're just going to be tankier when we get to that fight, because we still got a whole act and a half to go through. We should get tankier. It's going to help a lot. Flying knife. This is an essence that's also a Einhar beast. Kinda weird. Please don't blow up.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Don't mind, I was kind of wondering if I could use the essences to put our final affix on a rare item. I don't think you can.
You will be a survivor.
We have a good belt here that we actually want to craft. And we'll do that when we get to the back into the garden, which we're about to do right now.
The harvest.
I think we get to keep the implicit modifier on that. Which is what I'm really worried about. Are these the life ones? Or the purple ones are the light ones? I can't. What color did we pick up? We picked up purple. Plant those. Let's harvest. We could harvest these ones. No, we don't want to harvest these ones. We want these to continue to grow. Why is that not spitting out juice here? Is it empty? It's empty. Crap, so we need more purple seeds, really. Yeah, purple seeds? Kind of angry about it, actually. Yeah, let's pop this off. For life crafting for our belt here. Punishment. Don't think that's one of the ones we want. Okay. Attack modifier. Speed modifier. Okay. I think belt's gonna have speed on them. Random modifiers, including a life modifier. I don't think we can do this. Oh, we can do it. I like how much life that is. That's so good. Can we not do the speed one, though? No. I don't know why, but... Alright, so let's see how much life this gives us. We actually go down in life. Which is kind of interesting. How's that possible? Maximum energy shield, maximum life. That's a pretty bad roll, actually. 11? Got the healthy tier roll? Let's actually re-roll this here. Because the implicit is so good that... Well, actually, it's not even that great. It's the top roll for this tier. Let's roll this, I guess. $40 maximum life. Regenerate 4 point now. No, I really just want this again. No, oh, we wasted it. It's gone. I guess the nice thing is we can put our own life modifier on there, I believe. And we should outroll. I don't know, 23 is actually going to be hard to outroll. Yeah, I actually don't think these are better. I think these are worse. Strange how that worked out. Because we're going to lose a lot of resistances too when we go craft on here. In exchange for what? Yeah, and we could put no. We can only put a prefix on here. Ah, that stinks. Okay, well, it is what it is. Condense the rest, even though it's full. We really need to get more storage tanks out here. In fact, that's probably what we should have built. Oh well, next time. Gadget, next time. I really thought that was going to be a really good belt. It would have been if we could have hit it with a Regal Orb. because we could get those really two good life rolls on there. Yeah, what are you gonna do? I could be doing crafting completely wrong too. If you guys see me, you're watching this video, and you know how crafting works, and I'm doing something grossly incompetent, please, I beg you, let me know. I'm still learning, but I wouldn't be surprised if I'm doing something real stupid.
Or you will be food.
Glad we finally found the silver coin there. Of no prophecies up and running right now. You're basically tanking this to the face here.
That was a great hunt, Exile.
With our
I will write a mighty poem about it.
armor and life regen. You're just good to go. Love it. Sacred life flask, 1200. Oops. No, our I guess we could be hitting people with the fire vulnerability. That's right, we're killing Duresso. Mr. Duresso. Yeah, the weakness is actually quite effective. Be really good for bosses, actually. We tried to do something like that with our last build, and it just didn't work with the way it was set up with the cyclone and stuff, and wasn't worth the cooldown, the GCD to cast vulnerable, even on boss fights, really. Maybe it was, I don't know. Didn't feel like it though. Skitter bots. I think I've ever even seen that. Should really be picking up these scrolls of wisdom because I feel like we have a lot of them. Same thing with the portal scrolls, really. Those two. I feel like I'm actually really glad that they did the crafting league here because we're learning a lot about the game. But I think if we weren't forced to learn the crafting, we'd still be making a lot of the same errors we were last time. I'm sure we're still making errors, but we're definitely learning, and we're getting better as a result of just crafting, right? It's really all it is. So good. This was the piece we're missing. It was a lot to take in the first time we went through. It really was.
Go with God.
Yeah, I feel like we're on the right track here, even if we're off the path a little bit, or at least walking in the right direction. In before we die to Katawa, though. Just throw that out there.
Life can be nearly as enjoyable as taking it, yes?
I don't know what you said to me, but didn't mind it. It's more condensed life force, please. Do you wanna? Reforges the number of sockets on an item 10 times. I can't remember if there's a cap on how many sockets the chest can have. Sockets by item level. Act 1. The max number is 5 for anything that drops between. You can't get 6 sockets to level 50. Item level 50. Before that, it's level 35 and above can be a 5 socket. So this could be a 5 socketer. We could roll on that. That's the only one I would do. You could probably roll the gloves here. Even though I think the gloves are kind of bad. No, these are the new ones. Okay. So we got our 4, but we lost our link here. Which wasn't a big deal. We have to re-put this one up. Yeah. Okay, that was cool. And then we'll condense. We didn't really get to condense a whole lot. In fact, hang on a second, is that? Where are these not going? Oh, we need more vivid seeds. Do we have any more seeds? We don't, we need yellow ones. Why did we screw this up so bad? Really don't want to mess with that because we're just going to lose those modifiers, but we need purple ones here. So, yeah, and we put them in here. That was the mistake. Let's actually we can rectify this. This one does have to be. Got chasm all over the place. Plant these up here. So next time we walk in there, well, not. Oh, jeez. It actually is more complicated than I gave it credit for. You do need the seeds are important to have a lot of them. You're gonna be running a lot of gardens. Hopefully they drop more seeds than just a couple. The further we progress, I'm sure they do. Get like 30 seeds when you. Or Duresso. There's a reason why some people aren't afflicted by the darkness calling to them. Like you think about the people in Lion Eyes, and maybe they did explain it to me, but let's clean it before we put our void in. Like, why does Nessa not succumb to the darkness until? Well, I guess she eventually does. Maybe Tarklay, right? I think I'm saying that right, the darkness? Maybe not. We came out of the floor, right? Yeah. Boots could be good. If we could get a minor speed enchant on there, I would swap them out, even if it's not 20%. Or maybe 12% I would do it. Alright, we were going this way, and we're supposed to pick up. This just doesn't feel important to me yet. Like, we don't necessarily even need it quite yet. So maybe we will wait and come back for that. Channeling skills deal 30% increased damage. That's where we're going next. Yeah, I don't see where the extra mana regen is really going to help us because Seems to be doing fine right now. As soon as we upgraded those, it just becomes an issue. Could have happened. Didn't. Did not. Was that direct? No, that wasn't dressing. But man, you felt like a sack of potatoes there. You did take a little bit of a beating there too, though. Saying that. You have no life regen, just passive life regen? Seems quite bad.
A king of swords is nothing if he cannot defend his crown.
I agree. Now he's just getting wrecked here, isn't he? I'll say this, he's not going down quick. Quick enough.
We give our fallen heroes more glory than they ever earned in life.
Sure. Sure.
Welcome. Powerful
Seek a group, seek out and destroy a group of 7 powerful undead. Say so, Navalia. Just don't have it.
Fate awaits you.
Okay. Try to make sure everything's in order here. We decided we weren't going to use that. The helm. 58 evasion rating, level 34, level 38. 98 evasion rating. It's pretty good rolls on the life there, though. I don't know, we could try crafting on that, see what happens. A lot of lightning resistance on that. No. No. No, again, all this is garbage.
Hello.
Saw this. Currency. Essences. Trade? No. Me. Cold resistance, cold damage. Eh. Max energy shield. 20 to 29 spell damage. This is more than we're getting. Nah, not really, actually. Decent weapon there. Increased damage, fire resistance. I think we will just put that there. We'll remember we need that. And what was our prophecy here? Seek out and destroy a group of the undead brutes. Yeah, big brutes. let's see, undead brutes. A group of 7 rare zombies spawn together. Act 1 through Act 3, so we actually need to go to the Act 3 Battlefront spawn. Otherwise we won't see them, so. Act 3 in the Catacombs. Catacombs at. Catacombs? The heck are the Catacombs at? What? Are the Catacombs in Act 3? Am I blind here, guys? Oh, they're over here. The sewers in Act 3. Let's go to the sewers. Check on there. The quay. No, we can't go to the quay. Act 1, the coast. Probably the worst ones here. I would assume the text will pop up if we're in the right zone. Act 3, the marketplace. We should see if... It says bug. I cannot post a screenshot. Triggered on the Old Fields map. Been 30 minutes running around and no undead using flash remaining. It says 8 monsters remaining. I don't know if we just run around here and it'll show, or it has to actually trigger out here. I mean, you could try running back in here, I guess. They're supposed to spawn in the marketplace. Let's try resetting this instance a couple times. They show up. One more, maybe. Okay, maybe they just don't. They don't show up like I would think they were supposed to. I remember where they were last time, though. They were down here. So maybe they'll be down here again. They just don't pop. It's kind of annoying that sometimes they pop and sometimes they don't. I'll grab this chromatic orb. I saw them, they were all the way down here. The last time we did this one, because we did do this one earlier. They could be in the catacombs too. I mean, that's the only spot we didn't go check. I mean, I hate doing it like this, but I think since we didn't do it like this last time, we randomly ran into it. We wound up with a bunch at the end of the game that we just didn't want to go back and do, and then bags and bags full of them that we never went to actually try to finish. It was just kind of a wasted mechanic. And I think it's most useful when you're leveling up too, I'm being honest.
I must have time to gather.
The other thing that's kind of nice about doing them as you go, when you're trying to find them, is there was a few times that they would show up when I wasn't expecting them in maps, and they actually do cause an issue if you're not looking for them. Because some of those mobs did a ton of damage, and they showed up in spots where I really didn't want them to show up. I may have to check the catacombs here. Try resetting some of the other instances. It's a good test actually to see how common it is that these don't show up in the spot they're supposed to show up in. It could be down here. I would just assume that they were down here as well. So I got 360 with her. Over here? Now the more I'm thinking about it, the person that said they had a bug is they went into the zone and they were there and they couldn't find them. So it actually should show up on our screen if they're in the zone. Which kind of tells us some information about how these things work to begin with. Meaning that when you actually summon the prophecy, their spawn is predetermined at one of the locations that they're able to spawn, which in this instance would be the catacombs. Right? I mean, there's a little space over here we didn't search. Let's go search it here. I mean, that's basically where we came out, though. I don't see why it would be. Check there either, but we're wasting a lot of time looking for this. It's not really what I wanted to do with. We're also putting a little buffer between us and Kitava right now, and Piety. We still gotta get through Piety. Like I keep complaining about Kitava, but Piety is gonna be. She's gonna be tough too. Alright, let's try to go for the catacombs. The catacombs. Don't you love people that say combs instead of combs? Okay, I just did. Oh, we were literally right there. I thought we were gonna have to run a bunch to get in here. That's right here. Yeah, so we checked every spot except for this one. Was the last one we checked. And it wound up being in here. So that means all that stuff's predetermined. Not random when you walk in. Which is good to know. It's really good to know, actually.
Powerful soldiers of a forgotten time reunite and march once again.
Didn't really get much for that, did we? Maybe some XP? I don't know. Okay. Now we're getting ready to fight Piety here. 42. I mean, we got a little bit we have to go through here, but she's coming up quick. I can just feel it in my bones. I can see us die. I'm real sad about it, actually.
This is perversion.
We'll have to double check, make sure we got everything everything enchanted and all of our armor scraps utilized and they I think they changed this graphic here. The wall graphic? Is that always like this? It looks good. I don't remember having all these eyes and stuff on it. It must have, though. It looks way better, though. Way better than I remembered, anyway. See, here's where the thought process starts, where my thought process is right now. The armor, it's probably great for physical damage, right? But Piety, I don't think Piety really does physical damage. I think she does big old caster swings. Where maybe, I don't know if evasion dodges... See, these are the things we don't know about the game, the nuances. Does evasion dodge spells? And it sounds to me like ES is probably the best just because caster damage is the worst. What's the issue here? Need vivid seeds. Did we get yellow ones? We did. Okay. Beautiful. Exactly what we wanted. Really want more seeds out here. We don't have it. Oh no, we do have some. Beautiful. Still waiting for that to grow. We could get 5 of these. We could probably... No, I don't think we do it yet. We wait. We should have dropped them off though. Actually, yeah, we'd still do it. Hang on to that for a while too. It's real tempting to go in there and try to get a life roll on something. Put these gloves on. Tempting. I'm thinking you always want something with an implicit modifier. Am I wrong about that? I feel like if the gear doesn't have an implicit modifier on it, it's just... Like, my thought process right now is it's kind of garbage, right? Just a free stat you're not getting. I don't know if you can change... You can add implicit modifiers to gear. Let's just check. PoE gear without implicit modifiers. Can you add implicit modifiers to existing gear? No. Not without a Val Orb, which can only add certain implicits and corrupts items. So my question is, gear without implicit modifier is garbage, garbaggio. Google actually corrected the spelling of garbaggio. Love it. But let's it's bad. B. And no prefix and vice versa. Already triple. Don't feel bad. I made the same complete. Okay. Just modifiers of some sort, but not just the implicit rolls. Trying to... Vast majority of item implicit modifiers need a tuning pass. If they have an implicit... Well, I don't know. Actually, let's open the help menu here. Probably does explain implicits here. Stats and mods. There's stuff about the implicit. We did go through a lot of this here. Where do we talk about implicits? Come on. These are the local and global stuff, which is an important read, actually. No, I don't think we're going to find it in there. Again, this is more of the crafting nuances that I just don't quite understand. But to me, on the surface, it seems like if it doesn't have an implicit modifier, it's garbage. For the most part. But maybe if it's got an implicit, that's what's preventing us from crafting the remaining. This is where we die when we're sitting here just getting halted while we look at our gear. Somewhat expected our minions to kill that. We don't have minions. 3 suffixes and 2 prefixes. I don't know. I don't think we can craft another prefix on there, so what I'm saying doesn't make sense. The fact that it doesn't have an implicit just means it's garbage. Even though it's still the best item we have. I mean, we're talking from you know, abyss perspective. It's not great, right? Without a implicit. One of these days, I'm hoping like somebody that's really good at the game is gonna watch one of these videos and be like, "Hey, here's some of the things you're saying that is incorrect. Please stop saying these things and start doing it this way." Or one of these days, I'm gonna spend a couple hours and really look into it. Which one's gonna come first? I don't know. Probably the second one. Probably. But that may be a while. So. Probably the Beast. Part 2. Talk to Tasani in town for your reward. Well, let's go do that real quick. I don't know how we missed that.
Creation shivers and writhes.
Yeah, passive skill points. Good thing we did check that out. I don't know how we just missed that. Well, let's just double check. I think that's the one we're picking up, though. Man, this image is so distorted here. Lucidity versus melding. I feel like we want to go down here before we go here. Although avoiding stun is pretty good too. I don't know. There's more quest up here. Turning these. That's right, we've rescued her. Ignite proliferation support. Ah, crap, I had the... reopen the page to... and an overview of what skills we're supposed to be looking for here, and... short version... Fist of War, no. Multiple Totems, no. Multi-Strike, no. Ignite proliferation support, I think... no? That's not one. Increased area of effects. No. Chain, greater multiple, no. There's only 3 green gems we need. Unleash, no. Arcanist brand. Well, Echo seem would be, but no. We don't really have room anyway. Let's no, let's grab it. We're not going to put it on, but... so all that's left is Into the Belly of the Beast and... Fractured Wall. Okay. I am worried about this here. Let's see where we're at in the time for the episode. No, we got time. We probably got time to defeat... we get defeated by Piety here. Orb of Regurt. Okay. I think we still have to beat the three amigos here too. Before we can actually... No, we fight Piety first, that's right. We fight Piety, then we fight the 3 amigos, then we go down and we fight Malachi? No. I'm kind of remembering it now. Tornado shot. I should be actually, you know, if I got... Do I have open slots? Nah, I really don't. But I should be playing around with some of these skills. Wave of Conviction. Let's play with this a little bit. And we're not going to use it, but I just, you know, like in future, if I'm like, oh well, you know, what's a good build, or somebody says, oh yeah, use Wave of Conviction. At least have some kind of idea what they're talking about. It's an interesting skill. This is where I should actually. Is Piety up here? No, crap. Just say we should bum rush her. He's already gone though. By gone, I mean up north. What kind of seeds did we pick up? Blue ones?
Don't let it make
Yeah, we'll farm these ones, I guess. I don't think the blue ones, or tier 2 ones spawn there. No, they're still there. Okay, good. 17 lightning resist, so that's not an implicit though. Not an implicit. Reforges the links between sockets on an item leaking 3 sockets. And at the very minimum we can put that there. Reforges 4 sockets. That's, yeah, we'd do that on that. Defense modifier. Well, I'll tell you what, let's craft on this here real quick. Actually, hang on, what do we have in our stash? We have boots. Boots were kind of a big one. Helm was kind of a big one too. Our helm's pretty good. Let's do the gloves. Strength, dex, armor, high resist. Yeah, I don't like it. But we can also craft on this helm here. A lightning modifier. Yeah, this one might be decent actually. A lot of resistance on that. Good life. We could probably use that. Well, let's try the boots here too. With another lightning modifier, sure. No, those aren't good. And one more thing. Let's go ahead and link these. Because we're not going to use that. Making 4 sockets, please. Now we need to condense the rest of this. Beautiful. So, do you have a red and a green? We could probably... Red and a green. Chance to flee support? The random one we put in. We'll put it on there. The rest of the stuff we're not going to use. Okay. Let's go ahead and put our W up.
Not too different from burying the dead, is it?
The issue here is we need more of this purple. Okay. No, I guess not. Cash in our tier 2 blue. We should probably go check out this helmet here before we fight Piety, and we will do that. Okay. Yeah, I like how they prevent you from blocking yourself out now. I don't know when they did that, but when I first started playing, it wasn't there. Angels and Demons mystery box. Please buy it. I'll buy it, but well, I don't know. I'm tempted to buy it, but if I don't get something this time, and I'm not saying like I expect to get something. Oh well, they have to give me something. But it's just throw money down the toilet if it's going to be something that I'm never going to use, which is what's happened with the last two. So they fooled me twice. Now this is the third time. It would be major shame on me. All right, so let's do this. Let's do this. Get a good. Grave intentions. Let's just double check if this is the right way we were supposed to be going. Pretty sure it is. We could go there or we can go here. Channeling skills deals 14% increased damage. Let's do that. It's gonna be worth more than 10 int for this next fight. And let's go double check on this helm here real quick.
What is it, Exile?
You guys can see I'm like genuinely afraid of Piety here. Genuinely. Oops. I do not wanna die to Piety. Again. Okay. Oh, we were supposed to check the helm out. I think the helm is slightly better. We'll take any edge we can get here. Helm versus evasion, or evasion versus armor. Lose a ton of life. We're losing so much life here. 37, 58. Oh, that's why. Garbage. But, increase 58 to max life. We can increase that life a little bit. Through... What just happened? Oh. Just we hit X. I just want to double check that int is worth energy shield. So that's worth roughly 4% energy shield. You cannot use this item. Its stats will be ignored. Why? I don't have the dex. Alright, well that made that pretty easy. Actually. I think we keep the movement speed for Piety. Alright, let's go. Please don't kill me, Piety.
You see, heretic, my god takes
No, I
good
see.
care of me.
I see it. Oh, she's like, just kind of boxed us out a little bit. There's the beam. Okay. Seems to be moving slower than before. I know it's not, though. Just we know what we're doing, maybe? Oh my god. We're slowly running out of, Please don't. I can't no, I can't see which way she's facing. Please die. Please.
I may have misjudged that god of yours.
You guys don't know how stressful that actually was. I don't know how close we got. I don't think it was that bad. Maybe 50%.
Twice now you've baptized me in my own blood. It was Malachi who reached...
Alright. Now Malachi's no slouch either here, so... Chaos damage, alright. I'm still genuinely worried about killing Malachi. Piety, that's a big load off my
Piety, my
mind.
lord. I am sure you will reveal your purpose in time.
It did feel like she was rotating slower there. I know she wasn't. It's the fact that we've seen it before. It felt like it was a little bit more manageable. We have movement speed too. We probably didn't have that last time. On hardcore, anyway. On normal, she wasn't too bad. I think. Maybe she did kill us on normal too. I don't remember. Okay. Actually, one of these bosses always gives me trouble too. The one with the totems. Like, I don't know if you're supposed to burn her down or kill the totems. I always try to kill the totems, but I can never do it quick enough to not die. I think it's... Is Chevron?
Now you
No, Chevron's the easy one.
simply gorgeous.
Yeah. I keep wanting to hit middle mouse to debuff her. But it's actually on E.
You are imprisoned
Or
by
W.
your own vanity, Chevron.
12% to all resistances versus max life. I don't know, what's 26 max life? Check that out. With a 54 max life, no, it's worse. It's a worse roll. Is that a bottom tier roll? Robust versus Rotund, tier 5. 2 prefixes, 2 suffixes. 3 prefixes, 1 suffix. 2 with the craft. Armor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Malachi is one of those things where it's real, for me anyway. Every time I fight him, he's not overly difficult, but if I start panicking, I'll start walking into the outside AoE part and just taking damage. I just start feeling like the room's closing in on me, and it's really not. At least not to the degree that I think it is. And that's where I get in trouble with him. Oh, gem cutters. Card. Okay, Herald of Ash is one of our, I believe is one of the skills we're supposed to have. Yep, and that's supposed to go on our gloves. Termination is supposed to also go on our gloves, so we can really just put it anywhere, I guess. Based on physical damage. Well, you have this buff. If you kill an enemy, other enemies nearby will be burned. The burn indicated by the skill can only be affected by modifiers to damage over time. That just puts you in there. Not actually a thing I have to cast, is it? Herald of Ash? It is. Bye. Yeah, it's into kind of like an aura thing. I think I'd rather have the shield for now. When it actually comes down to fight, yeah, Deodri I have problems with. I'll see. No, not Deodri. Maybe it is Deodri. She's not dying either. Please die, Deodri. I don't know how these mechanics work at all. Either. Just trying to kill her quick, please. Okay.
Embrace death, Deirdre, for your flesh was your undoing.
I assume it works like the longer you stand in one of those quadrants, the more damage you take. I don't know. So you have to switch quadrants to refresh the debuff. Just casting her though. So it's actually neither one of those. It's this last one over here that gives me the most problems. We're at for time this episode. We got time to kill this one. Maybe we'll start the next episode with Malachi. Or maybe we should just kill Malachi to finish. Yeah, we got time to kill Malachi. There's no point in putting it off. Except for I'm actually terrified right now. That Piety fight did not instill confidence in me at all. In this build or in my abilities to execute it. Malagaro, yeah. This
Section time.
Malagaro gives me, I think it's Malagaro. He's gonna summon these totems any second now, and then sweet. Oh, so maybe it's not Malagaro. Where were the totems at? The guy that summons the totems.
Your God-given talents were wasted,
I don't know.
Malagaro.
We try to craft on that. Are there builds that utilize mana regeneration for somehow life?
On this day, the eve of this rapturous completion, I honor those who have passed and whose passion brought us to the brink of salvation. It was for Malachi, creative force. Go with God! Sharad
Oh my god. I thought we were dead. We were just kind of standing there taking damage.
Beast of burden.
Go dump gear here real quick.
We strove to make a greater world together.
Man, almost part of me is like, in my gut, I'm like, go level up a little bit before we go in here and potentially die, but 20 maximum energy shield. Okay.
What do you want? May fear guide you.
I'm nervous. I don't want the series to end here. Do you want to cash in this? Might as well. One coin.
Feared for an eon.
Drop an orb of scouring. Okay.
A storm of stones.
You will defeat Hammerstone while holding a limb split. We'll read something written long
A
ago.
hand swirls on a wall, or carves into bone. A tail.
I'm searching for the answer here in this little pile of loot. Not there. What's the issue here? Not enough juice flowing? More juice? These need more wild units of condensed life force, which is this guy, which we need to harvest to get more. Wonderful. Big old homunculus. I mean, I don't think there's anything we really need to craft here, so... Unless there's anything really good with a new physical modifier. I'm going to magic a rare item with a new physical modifier. Does that mean... Since this only has 3 suffixes... With a new physical modifier... Including a fire, reforge a rare item with new random modifiers. With a new physical or rare item with a new physical modifier. Okay, so that's a tier 4. Or no, so that's the oyster. So that would replace that one. I don't want to replace that one. Actually, if I'm being honest, I don't. You know what, just for the sake of getting these seeds out, let's just, and eating our medicine here, which could be end of the series. So let's get into Malachi. War's onslaught.
I actually find myself admiring you in this moment.
No, you don't.
Templar. You and I will create the most beautiful of nightmares together. Rather the hallmark of God, isn't it? Let me show you what a real God can do.
Now, Exile!
Nope, I don't want to sit in front of that. Do we have to kill her right now? Yeah, I think we do. I think this is where I've died before on maps by not killing her.
Exile!
Yeah, I think this is where I failed sometimes, not killing her.
Embrace the future.
Alright, so phase 1 is done.
This is what I get for trying to be a bloody savior. I've seen, felt, been things that you can't imagine hearing.
Okay.
Let us see if you truly understand what it means to be Nightmare.
Oh, I understand. Please stop.
I gave my life. Nightmare.
The nice thing about not running in the minion build is we don't have to shepherd the minions around to hit these points. We just walk up, we blast it, and we're good. We're standing on a piece of damage there. So this is where I start panicking, right here. And here. And on staying on this purple thing. Do I need to blink out of that, or am I just safe for a little bit? Please stop. Oh, we got... Can we tank that? I don't know. I think we're okay. That was our orb of scouring for our prophecy. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you don't want those to show up in progression points. I don't think you do anyway. We're taking... no! Alright, we're okay.
Are you so in love with death?
I'm not in love with death. You're the one that's gonna die. Did we get him? We got him. And then he does explode, I think. I want to grab that, but I also don't want to die.
You fought against death your whole life, Malachi, when it was the one thing that would grant you true immortality.
We did it, guys. We freaking did it.
What do we call you now?
Call me alive. I think this is the next tier of boots. That's actually not a bad pair of boots there. You don't have the dex to run that. I feel like that's 20% movement speed there. 10% there, 57 life. I mean, I think... I mean, strictly speaking, this is probably... Not being able to be frozen, though, is pretty nice, too. 14 light resistance, 23 cold resistance. And then we could put some life on this. Or we just get 10%. We get 57 life. 57 life's pretty good. Robust, that's tier 4. Tier 7 on the resistance rolls. Pirates, that's tier 1 low roll, though. Of the penguin. No, I think we're actually going to run these ones here. Versus these ones. But these we aren't going to run. Could.
May fear
Go with that.
guide.
Phew. Is anybody surprised we didn't die there? I'm not. I knew we had it.
Good luck.
Let's go ahead and get to the next.
You're going to town. Hunt well.
Oh, we killed the beast. The exit is now open. Up this way. We'll turn in these quests. And then, yeah, we'll just pick up right here. Next episode. Alright, guys. If you like the video, as usual, drop us a like. If you want to see more from me, TheUnusualMaw, hit the subscribe button. Play a lot of PoE here. Play a lot of other games, too. Anyway, we'll see you tomorrow for more PoE. Till then, take care. We'll see you next time. See you guys.